Welcome! In this video we'll show you how to install 3D textile wall covering on non-woven backing. 3D textile wall covering on non-woven backing is very striking and is therefore often used for a feature wall. First we'll show you how to paper one wall. Then, for those who want to use it on more than one wall, a few tips and tricks are given for finishing inner and outer corners. Before you start, the wall must be dry, smooth, slightly absorbent and clean. Always check the batch number and the reference number of the wall covering. Carefully open the box. Read the provided hanging instructions. An Arte box is made in such a way that you can use it as an unrolling device. Roll out the wall covering on a clean surface with the design facing up. Check whether everything is as it should be. Find the center of the wall. Use a small strip of wall covering to define how to divide the drops most symmetrically along the wall. It's possible that two drops will meet at the center of the wall. Another option is to have the center of the wall beneath the middle drop. Draw a perpendicular line where the side edge of the first drop will be. Measure the height of the wall. Cut the required drops to length and always add 10 extra centimeters. You must of course also take the pattern into consideration. All the drops must hang in the same direction, unless the instructions state otherwise. Mark the top end of each drop on the back. Use Arte ClearPro or another high-quality adhesive. Stir the adhesive well. Pour it into a bucket. Use a brush to paste the wall near the ceiling and the skirting board. Continue with a microfiber roller and paste one drop wide plus 10 extra centimeters. The adhesive must be applied evenly. Take the first drop and make sure that the marked top goes to the top of the wall. Carefully put the wall covering in the adhesive and move it into a straight position using your vertical line as a guide, leaving a few extra centimeters at the bottom and top. Avoid getting adhesive stains on the front. Use a rubber roller to press the wall covering to the wall. Work from the middle to the sides. Make sure to press the wall covering firmly at the skirting board and the ceiling using a corner roller or a spatula. Cut off the excess using a sharp snap-off knife and a spatula. For each cut, use a new piece of the snap-off knife. After hanging each drop, clean the ceiling and the skirting board. Cover the wall covering so it stays dry and clean. Paste the next section of the wall. Carefully put the second drop in the adhesive and position it against the first one. Firmly press the drop to the wall. You can use a seam roller for the seam, but avoid squeezing paste out of the joint. Once again, cut off the excess at the top and bottom. For drops at the corner, you paste the wall up to the corner. Use a brush in the corner. Continue working in the same way. Position the drop in the adhesive against the previous one. Press it firmly and cut off the excess at the top and bottom. Press the wall covering firmly in the corner with a corner roller. Cut off the excess piece. Always cut against the spatula on the side of the excess. After 3 drops, examine the result. Now you can finish the whole wall. For those who want to paper more than one wall, here are a few tips and tricks for finishing inner and outer corners. For an inner corner, the drop should overlap the adjoining wall. Measure where the drop will end. Draw a perpendicular line at this point. Paste the wall on both sides of the corner. Paste the second wall a little further than the vertical line. Use a brush in the corner. Position the drop in the adhesive against the previous one. Do not cut it off at the corner, but let the drop overlap the adjoining wall. Press it firmly into the corner with a spatula. The wall covering is slightly elastic. If the corner is not exactly straight, you can correct this by gently pushing the wall covering to the vertical line. Once again, cut off the excess pieces at the top and bottom. For an outer corner, you also first measure where the drop will end. At this point, draw a perpendicular line. First, apply a thin layer of adhesive to the corner. Let it dry slightly, and then paste the wall a little further than the plumb line. Position the drop against the previous one. Make a small incision at the corner at the top and at the bottom. Nicely fold the drop around the corner. If the corner is not exactly straight, you can correct that by gently pushing the wall covering to the vertical line. As usual, press the drop firmly, also in the corner. Once again, remove the excess pieces at the top and bottom. Now you can finish the whole wall. Thanks for watching, and good luck!